What's the easiest way to collect woods? Let me show you a couple of ways today. Hi everyone, how's it going? I'm NubbQueen and welcome back to Valheim. We finally finished all the bosses in the game. What's next? I think a lot of us will start focusing on building our bases around the world, either just one base or several different style bases around the map. Today we'll be talking about wood collecting. I will be doing some other resources gathering video after this one, so please come back if you want to know more efficient ways to collect or farm all kinds of stuffs. Anyway, back to the woods. I have dressed up for the occasion today. First of all, we need to get some saplings. We will first need to go into the forest, or say plains, to chop down some wild trees and hopefully they'll drop some for us. If we have been playing the game for a while, I believe all of us will have plenty of them at this point. Once we have some saplings, we have two simple and easy ways that we can get plenty of woods. The first way, it can be almost anywhere we'd like, as long as it's the biome that is suitable for our trees to grow. I have chosen this place right beside our biggest base camp for easy access. Dig a huge hole, as big as we like. We will be planting all of our saplings inside this hole, and each tree needs some space between them, so make sure it's big enough. We also have to make sure the hole is deep enough, because we don't want the trees to fall out of the hole when we're chopping it. I wouldn't make this hole bigger if we're in a multiplayer server, so it serves everybody. But because it's just me in this world, I made it just big enough for myself. One thing that I noticed is that if the ground is too flat in this hole, it would be hard to chop the root flare down, so I would suggest we make the ground uneven on purpose. Now the hole's ready, use our cultivator to plant these trees down. Remember to keep quite a bit of space between them to avoid overcrowding like this one I'm doing here. If a tree does not have enough space, it will show a message like this, and this seed will not grow into a tree until we chop the other trees down to make space for it. Now the hard work is done. Once the trees are growing, it's time to chop them down. I like this method because when we're chopping the trees down, a lot of the times they'll just knock each other over, and that saves us a lot of time chopping them down. If the tree trunks are laying on the ground, the new fallen trees will break them for us. Definitely beats us chopping them down one by one. And we will get some new seeds from these trees to replant into new trees. Second way of farming woods is to find a deep slope, either in a dark forest or close to the mountains. The idea is to chop the tree on top of the slope, then have the trees roll down and break themselves, or at least roll to the bottom of the hill for us to chop them all together. I found this fortress on the bottom of the hill, so I decided to make it my designated wood farm by making some walls to stop the trees from rolling into the water at the very bottom. I should have planted the trees first before we start making this wall, so by the time we finish the wall, the trees would have grown. Again with my poor planning skill. Wall is finally done. Let's go clean up the area a little bit to make sure there's no rocks or anything that will block our trees from rolling down. Now let's go to the ideal height to plant some trees. Make sure the trees are planted in the correct biome. We can't plant ancient trees at the moment. Planting, 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 grow, grow, grow. Alright, they are ready to go. We will start chopping them down and have them roll down the hill like we planned, and the wall will block them off, and also knocking each other down or break each other on the bottom of the hill. I know both ways take some time to set up, but once we set it up, we can get wood safe and fast. I hope these two ways benefit you with the building or whatever you want to do. Thank you for spending time with me today. Oh yeah, look, I finally built my beautiful flower crown. So, does anyone like some mushroom tea?